How do I evaluate risk and pitfalls in real estate investing? That's a tough question. Real estate is an investment that if you have the time and the ability to ride the cycle, the holding power, risks are very, very minimal. The risk in real estate is time. The longer you hold on to a bad investment, the more money you lose. So time is your enemy. That's the biggest risk. Biggest risk on a fix and flip, time. Then you have the contractors. But if time is not an issue, then you can always correct it. You can always fix it. Time is the biggest factor in real estate investment. Other risk and pitfalls. Buying a property when you don't have the right financing. Buying a property when you don't have the right education. Buying a property when you don't have the right capital. Buying the property with the wrong financing. Buying the property with the wrong partner. Buying the property with the wrong title, wrong attorney, wrong CPA, wrong real estate agent, without doing a home inspection, without doing a due diligence, buying a property without doing the proper evaluations, without buying the property with the wrong expectation. You buy a property, you think that you're going to turn it into a commercial space, and the zoning does not allow for it. That could be a problem. Buying a property with the wrong expectation, you bought it, you thought you're going to rehab it in 1 month, you're still sitting there 6 months later. Those are major things. The best thing to do is take your time and do all of the due diligence that you can possibly do before you put your money into that transaction, or bring someone that has done something similar and pay them for their expertise. If that payment is reasonable, it will save you a lot of time, money, and headaches. Pitfalls in real estate is huge, a lot of pitfalls. You buy a property, right? You buy a property, the right price, the right financing, the right process, the right team, the right everything. Everything works out beautifully. You're ready to rent it out because you're doing BRRRR. And you get a bad tenant. They're moving, they stop paying rent. You got to go to court to evict them. In Massachusetts, for instance, tenant-friendly state, it might take you 2 years to kick that tenant out. You just lost your monthly rent multiplied by 24. And you've paid attorney's fee, court costs, and then, oh, by the way, now you have to pay to store their stuff, and you have to pay the sheriff to move them out. Yeah, not fun. So there are a lot of pitfalls in real estate. Now, you could avoid all of that problem if you maybe had do a due diligence on the tenant before you put them in. But how would you know there would be a bad tenant? There's no way to know it. But here's a positive thing about that particular picture. If you are in the real estate game for the long term, let's say for 20 years, and you're going to own 100 properties over the next 20 years, that one bad experience was an educational experience, and that education experience is 1 in 100. So 99 other deals are going to go beautifully, except for that one that's going to be memorable, that's going to force you to do extra due diligence on your tenant before you put them in. You get the idea? Yeah.